All right, good evening. It is Monday, 2024. It is about 6:12 p.m. This is a meeting of the Community Partnerships Committee. To my right, I have Mr. Seaver, and to my left, I have Mr. Twist, and I am Christy Marshall, Chair. We are here tonight to provide a recommendation to Council regarding authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety to enter into the Village of Casstown Waterline Extension Project Funding Agreement with the Board of Miami County Commissioners and authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety to make payment for the city portion of the project to the contractor selected by the Board of Miami County Commissioners in an amount not to exceed $1.5 million. Mr. Titterington.
Sure. Not sure what additional information that you need. This is a project that Council had previously authorized us to be involved in the design services, the engineering. They are going out. They are out to bid. They expect to open bids tomorrow, the 10th, on this project. The reason the city is involved is that the first mile of the extension from our corporate limits out to Casstown would be a city-owned line that would allow us to control the growth and the expansion of the boundaries in that direction. And that's why initially we had hoped that it would be around $1 million cost, but the estimate that we have received and the budget amount that was put in for 2025 is $1.5 million. We're hoping that's a conservative number, but again, we should be finding that out this week. And so we are asking for authorization to pay our portion directly to the contractor. That way it doesn't have to go, that was a request, and we work that out with the county so that the county doesn't have to run that through their system and go through all of that. So we are not asking for emergency legislation.
All right. Either of you have any questions?
If it's more, will you come back to Council?
We'll have to evaluate it and see if it's within that 10% threshold.
Okay.
But, you know, if it's double, we may hesitate. It is a worthy project overall. The county is using ARPA funds. You know, they're towards the end of their commitments on ARPA, since that has to be done it has to be committed by the end of the month. So, you know, if our cost doubles, and I'm not saying it will, then, you know, by extension, their costs are going to double, and it's going to perhaps throw the whole project into some question. But the fact that they're using their ARPA funds plays into that as well.
Okay. But no one anticipates that. This should be...
Nobody has anticipated a lot of stuff that's happened this year, but no, we don't.
Okay.
The engineering numbers that have come back have been a lot more reasonable than that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good project. I think we want to continue.
Yeah, Casstown for years has been building their internal system, their internal infrastructure using CDBG funds. They just have not had a water source to connect to, and that's when the county led this project, knowing that they had $20+ million of ARPA a couple of years ago.
Sure. Thanks. I don't know.
When was the timeline to connect for the lines that are there? Was it at the end of 2020?
Well, that'll depend on the project timeline. I have not seen the numbers, and you know, each contractor is going to come up with their own timeline as part of their bid. I'm not sure how many potential bidders there will be, but our experience is that every bidder has a slightly different timeline, whether it's 6 months, 12 months, 3 months. I'm not sure. It's not just extending lines. There's a meter. There's a pump station.
Right.
There's other aspects to the project.
So a timeline won't really be known until the bid
correct
goes out.
Yeah,
okay.
Until they open the bids, correct.
All right. That's it.
All right, any other council members have any questions? Any city staff? Any citizens? All right, seeing none, how do you wish to proceed?
Move forward.
Move forward.
Move forward.
We will move forward with that, and this meeting is